Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Buffalo Bills football channel with your host, Pat Carosa. And we have exciting content for you right now as the Bills get ready to play their final two games of the season against the Atlanta Falcons and the New York Jets. Before I get into that, please comment, and subscribe. That would be awesome. I will be very happy if you do that. And that'll make my new year as we get into 2022. So that would be amazing. So, what do I think about this week's game? First of all, I think this is the most important part is that the Bills are getting healthier. They are getting healthier with their injuries, but also with the coronavirus, that COVID list. um, Gabe Davis has been taken off that list. Cole Beasley was taken off that list. John Feliciano. Those guys are going to come back hopefully this week because these next two games are really critical for the Bills. They're winnable games. They're a better team than Atlanta, and they're a better team than the New York Jets. But we saw that the Bills can be overconfident in games and lose, like in Jacksonville. Now, I don't think that will happen. In my opinion, that's the teams learn from that and move on. And that's exactly what the Bills are doing. So I think that the Bills will come in here confident and they'll have motivation. They do have motivation after that big win against New England last week. They know that if they win the next two games, they are division champions and they could get the number 4 or number 3 seed and they get a home playoff game in January. And that's big. That is big because the Bills, if you look through their history, have never lost in the playoffs at home. Only lost one time, and that was to the Jacksonville Jaguars in 1996, I believe. And that was Jim Kelly's last game as a NFL quarterback. That was his last game for the Bills. So they really never lose in Orchard Park. So it's really important for the Bills to get a home playoff game. And really, it starts right now against the Atlanta Falcons. The Bills should really clobber the Falcons. They should really take it to them and beat them confidently in their own stadium. The Atlanta Falcons are not a better team than the Bills. Now, when they play close games, they have a 7-1 record, and that's pretty good. But when they go against the really good teams like the Patriots and the other teams on their schedule that they played, uh, they lose really badly. They get dominated, and I think that's what will happen here. Josh Allen is on a tear the last couple of weeks. He has over the last couple quarters, last 10 quarters, he has like 8 touchdowns, maybe one interception, one or two interceptions. I mean, he's been really good. And I said before this run that great quarterbacks will lead their team to victory. And that's exactly what Josh Allen is doing. He really the Bills on their back, put the Bills on his back, and leaded them to victory against the New England Patriots. And I think this is what will happen in this week's game. I think Josh Allen will have another big game this week in Buffalo. I think he'll pass for maybe 2 or 3 touchdowns. And the offense should uh, get going and be as successful as they were the last couple of games since that Tampa Bay game, because they really don't have enough resources defensively to keep up with the Buffalo Bills, and that goes on offense, the Falcons' offense. Now, I think Matt Ryan is still a very good quarterback. He still makes great plays, but I don't think he's in their long-term plans. The Falcons do have players on offense. Kyle Pitts, who has had a really good rookie season. And then you have Russell Gage, who is another good receiver for them. But at the end of the day, I don't think that the Falcons will have the offense available to keep up with the Bills' high octane offense because, like I said, they have Cole Beasley back, they have Gabe Davis back, Isaiah McKenzie, Stephon Diggs. I mean, I can go on and on. Devin Singletary is coming on lately and providing good plays for them, and they've been playing really well, and so that's offense, obviously. Then defense. I think the Bills' defense will limit the Falcons' offense. The defense is playing in excellent uh, season, and their pass rush is getting better. It's getting better the last couple games, and they're number one in passing yards. Even with Tre'Davious White out, the Bills are still limiting their um, defensive offensive passing games. So at that point, I think the Bills will do really well defensively, including in the passing game, and they should limit the Falcons offense to maybe 10 points, if that. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be cold. I'm going to be at the game. I am excited. But if the Bills win the next two games, they are division champions, and that's what we are hoping for. That's what we hoped for before the season. But so that's really great for the Bills. So until next week, I think it would be a really fun last game of the season. And what I forgot to mention that the Bills can clinch a playoff spot this week. They can't win the division title, but they will win. They will clinch a playoff spot if the Bills lose, or if the Bills win and the Ravens lose. So there's some motivation for the Bills, even though they can't clinch the division this week. They'll hopefully clinch it next week against the New York Jets. So we will see how that goes. And until next time, go Bills. I hope all of you have a happy new year. Remember to like, comment, or subscribe. I will be really happy if you did that. I would love to get to 100 subscribers with this channel. So I hope you guys have a happy new year. Go Bills.